During a closed-door deposition today from former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, she told lawmakers that she has no information on Jeffrey Epstein's crimes and does not remember meeting him. Tomorrow, it's her husband's turn to be interviewed under oath. Fox's Rebecca Castor with more.
At a performing arts center in Chappaqua, New York, where the Clintons live, lawmakers on the House Oversight Committee got their first chance to interview the former First Lady about Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell.
We worked for 6 months to get the Clintons to come in.
The deposition took place behind closed doors, but the transcript and video will be released at a later date. On social media, Hillary Clinton shared her opening statement, which said in part, "I had no idea about their criminal activities. I do not recall ever encountering Mr. Epstein. I never flew on his plane or visited his island, home, or offices. I have nothing to add to that." She also accused GOP lawmakers of using her to distract from allegations against President Trump.
The Department of Justice continues to lead a White House cover-up.
Democrats are demanding answers from the DOJ on why some interviews with the woman who claims to be a victim of Epstein were not included in the batch of released files. The same woman made an unverified claim against President Trump, which is briefly mentioned.
The law requires the DOJ to release all the files, not just some of the files, not just the ones they pick and choose.
Neither President Trump nor the Clintons have been charged with the crime, but Democrats are hoping forcing the Clintons to testify could open the door to an under-oath interview with Trump.
We should depose the person that is mentioned in the Epstein files almost more than any other person next to Ghislaine Maxwell, and that's Donald Trump.
Former President Bill Clinton testifies tomorrow when he'll certainly be asked about his years of friendship with Epstein and his trips on his private plane. In Washington, Rebecca Castor, Fox News.